see. Are we live? Are we live? This isn't showing me if we're live. Looks like we are having a little issue. Let's see, is OBS working? Yeah, OBS says it's working. Why is my computer not saying that it's live? Let's see. Okay, well, it's showing up on my phone. So I'm going to stop this stream and then we will start again. Are we live now? Okay, I think we're live now. Hello, my name is Harrison and welcome to Component Rescue Board Repair. Today we're going to be working on an 820-3476 MacBook Pro Retina that has no power on it. So this one might be a little bit different from most of the other ones I've done because this one at least says that it doesn't have any liquid damage on it. So whenever I plug this in on the charger, sometimes it'll give me a green light and sometimes it won't. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a look over the board and see if there's any burned components or if there is liquid damage somewhere. Because, you know, sometimes people don't know, or maybe they just lie. Let's see, that LCI looks pretty good. Let's see, DCN circuitry looks pretty good. Fuse doesn't look blown. There's a little bit of food and crap around the LCD connector, but that all looks fine. CPU power circuitry looks fine. Let's check the other side. See, all the backlight area looks fine. Screen stuff is fine. Battery charging circuit looks fine. RAM, clock. What about the SMC? Okay, there we go right there. There's a little bit of crap right there, but I don't think that is going to keep the computer from turning on. However, it might. That might be our whole issue with this computer. But let's keep looking to see if there's anything else. Okay, here we go. Here's some more crap over here. So this circuit right here is very important. This is the SMC reset IC, which this tells the SMC to reset whenever the computer turns on so that it can function properly. And if this circuit isn't working, then the SMC will never turn on, which could possibly be why we are not getting a green light or not even getting a light on the charger. So first thing I'm going to do is kind of just brush that crap off of there. I can just brushy brush that off too. So now Let's see if all we needed to do is just clean that up a little bit to get it to turn on. Do we get a light on the charger? We still get no light on the charger. You can see if I turn the light off, there is no light there. So looks like I was kind of hoping that would work, but we can go in and replace that with one from a donor board, and then we should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the SMC reset circuit. Yeah, that looks fine. I'll replace the actual circuit along with that cap and resistor that are right above it. You guys can't see that at all. See, it kind of sucks because there's not really a good way to have the camera, because I can't really get it super in focus for me and for you guys. I mean, I'm trying to adjust this the best that I can, but I mean, as much as I want to show you guys what everything looks like, it's also really important for me to actually be able to fully see what I'm doing so that I don't mess this up. So that's the area right there. Go ahead and put some flux on it. And hopefully once we get this all replaced, we'll have a nice working computer again. And let's see. I think this is the right donor board. This one should be fine. Okay. And I'll go ahead and pull these off. Okay. Now we need to clean that up to get all of that corrosion off of it. And I'm actually going to check and see if I have the correct board down here somewhere. I have one I found, but it's technically a different model, and I don't know if the resistors and crap are all going to be exactly the same. Let's see, there's some 15-inch ones. What is that in here? Some older boards. Some Airs, a bunch of iPhone crap. Okay, it's looking like that's probably going to be the board I'm going to have to use, because I don't see any of the original ones that still have all those, of the exact same model number, that still have all their original components. So we'll just have to be content with using this one. But before I put all those components on there, I will go ahead and check the schematic just to make sure that they are the same, because I don't want to put the wrong resistor or capacitor on there, since it could negatively affect the computer if I do that. But first, I'll go ahead and get this all cleaned up. Just kind of scrape it out a little bit. Get some fresh solder on there. Do the same over there. And then I'll go ahead and wick away all of the old solder. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. So, clean it up with a little Q-tip and some alcohol. And then we'll put some fresh solder on there and get to replacing those components. Okay. So let's see what this resistor and capacitor are. So C5120. C5120. And right now, and there we go. I'm just searching for that. Okay, so there's that. On this one, I'll go ahead and open up the one for the board I'm stealing it off of, which should probably be the same component. C5120. Yep. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. So those capacitors right there are both the same. And the resistor is R5127. So it's going to be this 0 ohm resistor right there. Up. There we go. Okay, we're back. Okay, so I checked the capacitors right here, and they're both the same. And these both have a 0 ohm resistor right there. So I can just go ahead and steal all of these components off of this donor board, even though it's a slightly different model. Put some flux on here. And we'll tin all the pads. This really could use a little bit more flux, but I'm being kind of lazy. So yeah, there's that, and I'll add a little bit more flux. Can I see this? I cannot see this. There we go. Now that's in view again. Let me switch you guys back over so you can see. There we go. First, I'll grab the SMC reset circuit. And I'll get that nice and soldered on there. Okay. Now I'll grab this little capacitor. And then lastly, I will grab this resistor off of here. Okay, I thought that was going to make it easier. I'll do it like more at this angle, I guess. I'll also add a tad bit of flux right there. Okay, beautiful. So now that we got that all soldered on there, I'm going to clean it up a bit. Get everything centered and pushed down so that it looks nice. And then we'll plug the computer in and see if it works. Okay. And now we'll clean up all those connections and remove the little solder blob. And as you can see, the little resistor and capacitor popped right into place. A bit more flux. Beautiful. And you know what, while I'm at it, I will go ahead and kind of touch up these two capacitors. Beautiful. Excuse me. So now kind of blow on this a little bit to help it cool down real quick. That should be cool enough. I can touch it with my hand. Okay. And now we'll plug it in. And as you can see, there's a light. And also we get a fan spin too, which means that this board should be done. So that's going to be it for today. I'll go ahead and get this cleaned up and put back together and test it. Make sure everything's good. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and that you learned something. See you next time.